I will present Eturbine project. And, okay. By 2050, around 6 billion people will live in cities. And this fact calls for smart approaches. In terms of electricity, it should be produced next to the consumer to avoid losses in transmission and distribution process. And according with international directives, we should reduce our CO2 emissions in cities too. So the solution is, I don't know what's happened here, the renewable technologies. And one part of the solution is wind. As you know, wind is a mature technology, and you see all over the places outside the cities. In cities, just has a penetration of 1%. And why is that? Can you imagine huge turbines, the high-power turbines installed in the middle of the cities? It would look like Airbuses in cities. So let's reduce the size, and we have small wind turbines, horizontal axis ones that has low efficiencies due to the omnidirectional winds in cities, and they are very noisy too. And vertical axis ones that has low efficiencies due to the predominant low wind velocities in cities. And those facts leads us to long payback times of this kind of technology. And by solving those, we have a market opportunity. So our market is small wind turbines market, and it represents 1 billion euros. According with World Wind Energy Association, this market has a huge growth of 35% until 2015. And then after that, 20%. And from those turbines, 95% of the sold turbines have powers under 10 kilowatts. And this market value is 600 megawatts. This is our market segment. In this market, we are targeting as our first customers commercial buildings. Why? The buildings are responsible by 70% of electricity consumption in cities. And they have the upfront investment capital needed for this kind of installations. And they can provide us visibility that we need at the entrance. And where we want to enter, we search the countries that have the highest incentives for technologies of these renewable technologies, and simultaneously excellent wind resource. And from those, we selected UK. Why? It is one of the countries with the highest penetration of this kind of technology, the small wind turbines. Alone, it accounts with 10% of the total capacity installed in the world. So we have a substantial market, and we know it is growing a lot. And how are we going to accomplish that? With our products. Our product is Windit. It is a vertical axis turbine with a concentration technology system. Those kind of donuts will accelerate the air into the turbine and increase its efficiency. We developed our technology based on the principles of fluid dynamics. And we simulated, and then we tested in a wind tunnel test environment, and the effect was really amazing for us. We are accelerating the air by 30% in terms of velocity. That means that we can deliver 2 times more power at the hub of the turbine. As main capabilities of our products, I would like to stress out the scalable sizing and the modularity. With those, we can adjust the power capacity of the turbine, for example, by stacking several elements. And what these figures means in terms of energy. We did a study to show you today. We picked a regular turbine, vertical axis one from the market with 1 kilowatt, and we analyzed the energy production during a year. And then we split the turbine to meet our system requirements, and we have the Windit system, and the result was the duplication of the annual energy yield. It is amazing. So, to our customers, can benefit by savings in energy bill if they are in feed-in tariff schemes. The payback time will be 50% shorter because we are duplicating the energy production. And they will benefit from taxes because they are reducing the carbon footprint. And they will benefit from easier green building certification processes. And they will see their image improve in terms of sustainability. that is important for them, of course. In terms of our revenues, we are not only selling turbines, we are selling services too. And together, we estimate to have 30 million euros of revenues after the 5th year in the market. And with 2.5 million euros of investment, we'll have a payback time in the 3rd year. So wrapping up, we really believe that this system, Windit, is a breakthrough in urban energy production. Our team is composed by myself, Filipe Reis, André Augusto, our MBA student, Luís Gonçalves, our executives, Jorge Vicente and Paulo Martins. Thank you very much for your attention.